We're here with Kevin Thompson, the Executive Director here at MoSH, and they are getting ready to unveil a brand new exhibit called Grind City Picks, the music that made Memphis. Kevin, thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you for having us.
We're super excited to talk about musical history here in the city of Memphis, and we know that there is a lot of that. So let's talk a little bit about this exhibit here at MoSH.
Yeah, so we added a local component to our national touring exhibition, which is something we've been doing recently at MoSH. We really want to connect what's happening locally to the national scene. So how can you have a guitar exhibit and not talk about Memphis music? And so we feature about 15 different guitars on this part of the exhibit, touching everything from rock to, of course, soul, blues, and even a little bit of punk. So we threw in some punk to give it a little spice.
Well, I know that Memphis is kind of synonymous with a couple of things. Obviously, barbecue is one of them, but I think music is another one as well. So how did you go about narrowing down the amount of music that is, considered to be making Memphis?
There are so many music stories, and as we started talking to artists about this exhibition, we just learned so much. The studios, the relationships, the history of Bill Street, and it's intertwining with the music industry back in the day. So we kept having to come back to, this is about guitars, get back to the script. So we hope to do many more things about Memphis music, but really connecting in and focusing on the guitar was where we really had to draw the hard line, so to speak, because we've got so much to tell there.
Well, why is it important for MoSH to kind of honor these local artists throughout Memphis's music history?
We've got to. If you can't have a guitar exhibit and not, Memphis is so core for the nation. But it was important for us to not just look at older, say, blues or soul musicians. We've got James Alexander's very first guitar that his dad gave him, bought right on Bill Street. I mean, how cool is that? But he was in here and looking at where we store our guitars and what we call the pit, where we keep our archives, and he saw Mono Neon's guitar and he said, "Oh, can I touch that?" And we're like, "Nope." But you see that connection between younger artists who are, national award winning and the same older generation. And so that's what we want to foster here, and we want to showcase that here, and something all Memphians can be proud of.
Well, when you look at Memphis music history through the years, how has it kind of changed from, back in the day to where we are now?
Oh, in a way, we've lost some of that with the studios and stuff, but I see a resurgence in a lot of the rap and a lot of new musicians coming up, and so that's exciting to see, real exciting to see.
Well, this is more than just an exhibit. You guys are also going to be doing some events with this installation as well, right?
Got to have some fun. So we've got a number of things. So, the exhibit, we definitely appreciate our partners there. Memphis Travel has helped us present this. We've been working with them well over a year, as did AutoZone and Raymond James. We have what's called Laser Live once a month. So the laser shows in our planetarium to live bands. Working with Overton and Shell. They supplied the bands, and we supply the venue. Also, Crosstown Brewing brewed the beer, and then WIXR has been one of our partners there. One of the really cool things is the second Saturday of every month throughout the run of this exhibit, which goes into October, we do what's called the Way They Play. And it's going to be in what we call our Deep End Theater, which is in the mansion. And different artists will come and talk about their styles. So these are local artists, big names, how they develop their particular style of playing the guitar. So they'll riff a little bit, they'll connect it to the history of Memphis music. That's free with admission. So second Saturday is a great time to come see the exhibit. And then we also have Guitar Heroes. So when we're not doing Laser Live, the rest of our laser shows are going to focus on guitarists primarily, bands like Led Zeppelin, etc. And then we'll break out some MIDI instruments so you can make the lasers go to what you play.
Oh, wow.
So we got a lot of cool programming coming up in conjunction with this. And we're excited about it. It's summer, it's time to have some fun, get out there and come see us.
Yeah, absolutely. I love music. I know Memphis loves music as well, so I know we're all really excited about this new exhibit. So thanks for spending some time with us this afternoon to tell us a little bit about it. Again, it's called Grind City Picks, the music that made Memphis.